think one of the hardest things you have to learn to do is always remind yourself of who you are. You know, when the world constantly gives you all these various different results, it's giving you all these different opinions, and you're already causing your own suffering at times by constantly comparing your journey to other people's. It's very easy to lose track of who you are, where you're going, why you're even going there, and just really get off track. And I wanted to make this video because today I've been struggling with my own negative thoughts. My day hasn't gone according to plan. It's honestly been a terrible day compared to how my days usually go. I've been struggling to stay clear on who I am. I've been struggling with questioning myself and whether the vision I see for myself, I'm actually capable of making a reality. And I think we all have those days. And what I had to remind myself of was who I am, why I believe I am that person, why I'm on the journey I'm on, and what exactly I'm looking to accomplish for myself. And when I reminded myself of that, it allowed me to stay grounded and understanding that, hey, what I'm going through right now is temporary. Hey, these different emotions, these different feelings, these different results I'm getting in my life don't represent where I'm capable of going. I know, hey, everything I'm facing right now is temporary. There's a lesson to be learned here. There's something I can build off of here. And that is really just strengthening me mentally, physically, and emotionally to become the person I ideally want to be. And so just having questions pop in my head, like, am I good enough? Or just asking myself, like, am I really capable of doing this big thing that I want to do? And just like having those thoughts of doubts and just like questioning myself. I had to remind myself of who I am, why I even started going on this journey, what I believe is within myself, and what I know I'm capable of accomplishing. I had to remind myself of who I am, because when we get under all these different emotions, all these different feelings, it's so easy to lose track of yourself. It's so easy to start thinking in a headspace that isn't really you, but rather out of the results you're getting, or rather out of the emotions. So, I'm thinking out of sadness, I'm thinking out of anger, I'm thinking out of frustration, which I'm none of those things. And so I have to bring myself back to who I am and remind myself of who I am and think from a logical standpoint of the person I ideally want to be. And on a broader scale, that isn't just towards myself and just like the journey of your future goals and stuff like that. Really just understanding why you are the person you want to be, like understanding who you ideally want to be for yourself. Like, do you want to be a hardworking person? Do you want to be a very loving person? Do you want to be a person who doesn't react out of these certain emotions, these certain feelings? Do you want to be a person who doesn't always conform into who other people want him to be, but you're clear on who you want to be for yourself? Because again, when you get under all these different emotions, you're receiving all these different opinions, you're receiving all these different results, it's very easy to see all those things, feel all those things, and say, hey, maybe I'm living my life the wrong way. Maybe this isn't really for me. Maybe, hey, what everybody else is doing, I should be doing that. When you're on a different path from what path the rest of the world is on, it can almost give you a sense of you're living your life the wrong way, or your life looks so much different from people your age or what other people are doing, to the point that it makes you question, like, maybe I'm living my life wrong. Maybe the opinions I've been receiving and everybody telling me this is what's best for me, this is what I should be doing, this is how I should be living my life, maybe they're right, because how I'm living my life is getting me these results, and it's not the results I exactly want to see. And again, that's where you have to remind yourself of your why you're even trying to be that person, why you're even on this journey, why you're even going after that goal. And it's because you see it within yourself. It's because you've been through experiences where it's like you understand what it's like to be this way, and so now you want to turn yourself this way because you don't want to go back to that old way. It's like understanding that you have these different gifts and these different talents within yourself and these different dreams you're capable of making a reality. It's just because other people don't believe you're capable of accomplishing those things, or just because other people don't agree with your journey or say that you're living your life the wrong way. You have to remind yourself of who you are and not get away from yourself, and not get in the mindset that, hey, this isn't for you, or hey, maybe it is best I quit. Maybe I should just settle in a place that I really shouldn't settle in, because I'm capable of getting past this level and really have the potential to achieve so much more for myself. Because life is hard as hell and it's full of so much outside noise that causes you to question your internal self, causes you to question your internal world. When you're facing all these different failures, you making all these different mistakes, you going through all these different challenges, trials and tribulations, people coming in and out of your life, it makes you ask all these questions. And it's like, should I be somebody different? Should I be going down this path? Should I be going down this road? And it's hard because it seems like no matter what you do, you keep getting a negative result that almost reiterates that you should be changing, that you should be doing something differently. And again, that's where you have to constantly stay grounded and remind yourself of who you are. Because for example, I might want to be a good person. I might not want to be a toxic man like the rest of the world tells me to be. But then that comes at the results of not getting a bunch of women, or to people trying to take advantage of me, people not respecting me. And it's easy to see all those things and be like, maybe I should just become a toxic person. Maybe I should become a person who reacts off my emotions and projects out into the world what the world seemingly continuously gives to me. And that's the easy thing to do. But again, I always have to bring myself back to my why. Why do I even want to be a good person? Why do I want to be the type of man that I want to be for myself? And I get back to, hey, I see my mom go through certain things. I see my sister go through certain things. I've heard stories. And I ask myself, like, do I want to be a person who leaves a positive impact on people's lives? Do I want to be a person who inspires people, who helps people to believe in themselves, who lifts people up and helps them feel valued? Or do I want to be a person who causes people's pain, who causes people to doubt and question themselves and not think they have value within themselves? Not saying that I'm responsible for how I make people feel, but do I want to be someone who influences that, who puts people in that mindset and starts questioning and doubting themselves? And so, yeah, it might come at the cost of not getting this, not getting much of that. But then again, I understand my why. I understand I'm trying to become this person for a reason. And that's what you have to do with your journey and life in general. You have to get clear on that North Star. You have to get clear on the direction you're going, and understanding what's in the end for you, and then understanding what it takes to get there. I know where I'm trying to be for myself, and I understand what I have to go through to get there. I understand the moments where I feel like quitting, the moments where I feel like giving up, the moments where, it gets hard. I understand that's part of the process. And I understand that I'm capable of getting through those things, because if I wasn't capable of getting through those things, I wouldn't even have this vision for myself. The visions you have for yourself and becoming the person you want to be, where you see yourself getting in life, you have those visions for a reason. It's because you have the capabilities within yourself to actually make that dream a reality. And so in knowing you're capable of making that dream a reality, you also know that you're capable of getting through whatever it takes to get there, which again, it's a bunch of challenges. It's moments where you fail. It's moments where you make mistakes. It's moments where you have get the questioning, should you give up or not? Moments where you question if it's for you or not. You're capable of getting through those moments. And again, like I said previously, those are the moments that are going to grow you. Those are the moments that are going to build your resilience, make you stronger mentally, emotionally, physically. And, even in our relationships, just understanding who we are, understanding the type of people we want around us, why we want those type of people around us, it allows us to create those boundaries. It allows us to manage our values and set our values, set our standards, set our morals. And that allows people to not come in and out of our life crossing these boundaries, or come in and out of our life and they're not respecting us and we're tolerating them disrespecting us. Because when people put us in these emotional states, whether they make us feel real good or they make us feel real bad, it's easy to get away from who we are. It's easy to start reacting out of anger, out of our emotions. It's easy to let them cross certain boundaries because they made us feel this way. It's easy for us to look at all the good in them and then ignore all the bad. You truly have to get clear on who you want around you, what qualities you want them to have, why you want them to have those qualities, and understanding how it affects you as a person. Does it help you get where you want to be, or does it limit you from getting where you want to be? And then that allows you to align your choices. That allows you to align your decisions with that judgment. It allows you to judge based off something. It's your foundation for your decisions, because you understand where you're trying to get and why you're trying to get there. Because if you aren't clear on who you want to be for yourself, then you leave yourself vulnerable and at risk to constantly changing. You leave yourself constantly being victim to the results life gives you. So you leave yourself being victim to your pain, You leave yourself being victim to your emotions. You leave yourself being victim to your feelings and constantly reacting out of them. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for tuning into the video. It definitely wasn't as long as I wanted it to be, but be sure to sign up for the one-on-one coaching down in the description, as well as joining up on the Discord. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notices. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.